All right, guys, got some good news about the RHO orders. For some of you guys waiting, at least want to show what I was given about the status and where things are at. So let's do this. All right, so this is great news. We've got now real confirmed, actual scheduled information about when these RHOs are being built. Up until now, myself and many others are being told truck's being built, truck is scheduled. We're getting real information now showing actual production volumes per week. I think we're gonna start seeing some of these trucks being showing up within less than a month now. So that's exciting. Okay, so now I want to share some of the updates on the RHO build status. So what you can see, as we all know, who's been on the order block for the RHO, the launch was delayed. My build date was September 9th. Unfortunately, it was delayed. And for good reason, Stellantis, they're going through some tough times right now. We all know this. And I would appreciate them delaying a vehicle versus rushing it and then there being quality issues. So due to this, from what I understand through my sources, they're taking their time, they're making sure the quality checks are all good so that they can get this done. And they've just gotten approval from the senior leadership as of 10/1 to start shipping. And then you can kind of see some of the different volumes of manufacturing volumes per week. So in October, they're going to be building between 150 to 380 per week for all global markets. Then if we go into the month of November and December, that's 427 a week, all markets. So you're talking 854, that's 1700 between those 2 months. Also, take note of where it says after 12/16 week due to Mopar requirements year in inventory. That's not uncommon around the holidays. A lot of the manufacturers slow down a little bit, but you would think due to the slowdown in the automotive industry and everything else with the catch up, you'd think that they'd actually build some vehicles during that, but whichever. The other thing that's interesting, currently we have 1,300 plus solds unslotted. So I'm not entirely sure what that means. I think that means they've got such a demand for these trucks. That's a good thing for people that want these for resale order. Once it's in D1, RHO orders being placed in high gate sequence number, awaiting normal gate process to regress to D. So this will be interesting. I'm hoping that my truck is going to be built in the next 2 weeks. That's what I'm being told. I've also read some guys talking online that their truck's already been built and they're going to be shipping out by train soon. So this is great news for everybody that's been waiting patiently for the last 6+ months like myself. What else is cool is I finally got a chance, and I've got another video going to be posting about this, to drive my first chance of driving a high output Hurricane. Guys, let me tell you this. I've taken my sunglasses off to tell you. This high output Hurricane is a ripper. I cannot believe the power this thing puts down. Does it sound like a V8? No. Go into it knowing it won't sound like a V8. But the power of this thing, man, it feels so substantially stronger than the standard output Hurricane. And the standard output Hurricane rips really good. This thing is really gonna put power-wise, it's a lot stronger than the EcoBoost. That's my opinion. I've had 20+ EcoBoost. I think they've been great motors, but this 3-liter Hurricane is a true ripper. And the thing I like about this motor is how it makes power. It's so smooth. And I talk about this in the other video, and you guys are welcome to watch that. I'll put a link down below. The way this thing builds power at the top, it doesn't sign off. Most of the EcoBoost, besides the 3-liter, the 3-liter is the only, and it's funny, here's my 3-liter. Besides the 3-liter EcoBoost, that motor really pulls really well all the way to redline. The 3.5, I don't know how to explain it. If you've had one, you know what I mean. You can feel it, just gets uncomfortable around that 4,000 RPM range. Great motor, but I'm just telling you how this motor builds power. And the turbo lag, pretty much non-existent from what I saw. I mean, it'd spin the tires loose really easily. So that's exciting news for us RHO owners, limited owners, people tungsten. This high output Hurricane is gonna be a ripper. So, hey, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, feel free to like and subscribe. Have a good one.